I welcome my young friends to this experimental discourse of mine on the subject of product design with embodiment design and perspectives. These subjects are very relevant for engineering services examination as well as for aptitude tests in the entrance examinations for higher courses like Master of Engineering and Master of Technology. Unfortunately, in this country today, we have many engineering colleges which do not have sufficient manpower as well as sufficient expertise in teaching this course to our students. As a result, the students are deprived, for no fault of them, of importance of these subjects. My entire emphasis will be to talk in very simple language so that they will understand, the students will understand the core concepts and will be able to appreciate whenever they come across any article in any engineering journal or in any technical paper they want to present, because normally the project works are to be done by the engineers in their courses, in their career, as well as those of us who are into R&D sector, the research and development of many companies. They also have to take care of the new developments. Unless we know the core concepts properly, we will not be able to appreciate the new developments that come across, because if you don't have the good foundation, you will not be able to appreciate the new development that happen in the subject that we deal with. Every course, for that matter, any engineering subject, basically is common sense. Somebody said, how do you define engineering? According to the American Engineers Council for Professional Development, engineering has been defined as the creative application of the scientific principles to design or develop structures, machines, operators, or manufacturing processes or works utilizing them singly or in combination, or to construct or to operate the same with full cognizance of their design, or to forecast their behavior under specific operating conditions, as well as respects in intended function, economics of operation, or safety, life and property. This is a very concise and a very precise definition which covers all aspects. What is the basics of this? Otherwise, very complicated combination of words. If you go to the last words, it says life and property. If you slightly come before that, I can show it next time onwards on slides on this important definition. The word mentioned is about safety, and then if you come slightly before, then it comes operationalization of the principles, and before that if you come, then it is design, and before that if you come, combination of processes and systems, and before that if you come, then it's a question of design and development, and before that if you come, it starts with an idea, and everything is for a purpose. The purpose of engineering is to create an engine which makes the work productive. For example, earlier there was no engine like automobile. As a result, we were to use bullock carts. Even before the invention of the bullock carts, when the domestication of the animals was not there, the only engine that was available were the feet for the human being. And later on, bullocks came, and then the wheel was invented. When the wheel was invented, somebody invented a cart. Somebody invented one more wheel, and somebody invented an axle, and somebody invented a movement. Wheel means a movement. A circle which comes into touch with the earth for a single point. So the friction of the next point is less in a circle when compared to a non-circle. Can you imagine a wheel of not of a circle, but a rhombus or a rectangle or a square? It will be movement. The movement will not be smooth. The movement will be always with a lot of sum. Here, friction is taken care. One point of contact with earth is transferred to other point of the contact, and this design the design process, the forward thrust, and then the Newton's laws came, and then the system of application of the physical principles came in application, and thus manufacturing started. Manufacturing started for design, with the design. Why do we design? We design because we want to produce. We want to produce what? We want to produce something which we want to market, we want to sell. And we want to sell for what? We want to sell for profit. And unless the product is sellable, there will be no profit. And unless there is a design in the process, there is a safety in the process, you cannot sell the product. The customers are not going to invest their savings to buy your product for their convenience. One more thing we must understand. Why do people buy anything? Nobody buys, nobody shops, nobody goes and spends money for buying anything without any purpose. Everything is bought for a purpose. What is that purpose? The purpose is ease in living. Aeroplane travel is easier when compared to railway travel. Railway travel is easier when compared to a car travel. Car travel is easier when compared to electrical travel. There is a hierarchy of ease. Similarly, the price will increase. Air travel is costlier. Aeroplane thus is a very complicated machine when compared to a bicycle. But the safety of aeroplane has to be taken care much more than the safety of a bicycle. The reason is, if a bicycle is met with an accident, one or two persons will be hurt. But an aeroplane meets with an accident, minimum 180 people who are traveling, and the crew and the pilot. And if it falls on an airplane or in a hotel or in a playground or any other place, then so many other people also will die, as we can see many crashes. Fortunately, in this country, for the past 20 years or so, I have not heard of any single accident of airplanes, and that's good that we are running safe. So the importance of design and safety is there to in the process of expecting where things can go wrong. So I will introduce now a slogan which I learned long back from General Bismarck, who was the father of the modern state in Germany. He said, where things can go wrong, will go wrong. In other words, wherever we understand there is a problem of chance leading to an accident, they will be. We have to assume that will lead to an accident. And how to prevent that accident? The prevention capacity of an accident is anticipating things where things can go wrong, designing things by doing brainstorming. We will be coming in our process course. What are the processes where we adopt design, and also by making methods in operation manuals, so that where if an incident of A happens, then the manual will tell us that if this problem, then X is the solution. If incident B happens, then Y is the solution. So in aeroplanes also there will be manuals which are immediately taken care of. Nowadays it's automated more or less, and through automation things are taken care of, because we have got now computer aided design, computer aided management, and many other things that came. So things which are repeatable are taken care by machine languages, by artificial intelligence, but still the artificial intelligence machine is also designed by a human being. The best machine is this, the brain, the human brain. So that's how design and engineering and safety are intertwined, and without design, without safety, without precautions, there cannot be any industry. So engineering is related to industry, industry is based on design, design is a process, and hence we can say engineering design process means one single integrated thing. They are not two different things, there is no confusion. I hope till now things are clear.